As Ghana continues to work on the development of its local content policy, Minister of Natural Resources in the Canadian province of Newfoundland and Labrador, Shohoban Cody, says it would be important to all that locals benefit from the sector.
We did, in the early days of the development of the industry in Newfoundland and Labrador, we did seek partners from around the world. We wanted to have joint ventures. You mentioned Norway, a gentleman mentioned Norway. Norway was one such partner. There were others that came to work with our local supply chain.
The remarks were being made during a presentation on Newfoundland and Labrador offshore oil and gas experience at Humaniana on Tuesday. It is felt that the experience of Newfoundland can be a great potential resource to Ghana in developing its offshore industry through working with experienced partners, government and private sector suppliers, and service companies. Back on the subject of local content, what is important for the Canadian province, Minister Cody explained, is that all proceeds from their sector benefit the province.
So we ensure when we're having discussions for the development of any producing well, we always talk about local benefits as one of the things that we do discuss. We talk about equity, we talk about local benefits, we talk about royalties, and we talk about taxation. And so we sit with developers in the oil and gas industry and talk about the development of our supply and service chain and how important it is. We talk about how important it is to make investments in innovation and knowledge. And it's part of the framework agreement. Liam just mentioned about the framework agreement that we've made with Equinor for the development of New Basin, and that was part of the discussion with Equinor.
Continuing on their experience in the sector, the Minister of Natural Resources spoke of the province's monitoring mechanisms.
So we, on a regular basis, the Department of Natural Resources monitors not only the numbers of employees that any project would have, but also any of the great supply and service industry, any of their subcontractors. We also monitor how they are utilizing their employment and procurement processes. So there is a monitoring system through that, and I think that's important to ensure that everyone is held accountable for their actions and for their contributions to the economic well-being in Newfoundland and Labrador.
She explained that Ghana has an outstanding opportunity to develop its sector. The province of Newfoundland and Labrador has committed to working with the government of Ghana in this field. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.